Let's play the Bob Casey ad again, just because I want everybody to be able to see it. And now you know what you're watching for. You're watching to see how Bob Casey, Democratic Senate candidate, is clinging to Donald Trump and celebrating his association. Let's play that one more time, and then I'm going to want all of you to say what you think about it.
Republican.
And I'm a Democrat.
Our marriage, pure bliss. But on politics, we just don't agree. Except for Bob Casey. He's independent.
That's right.
Casey's leading the effort to stop corporate greedflation and price gouging. Casey bucked Biden to protect fracking. And he sided with Trump to end NAFTA and put tariffs on China to stop them from cheating. So in this House, we agree. It's Bob Casey who's doing right by Pennsylvania.
I'm Bob Casey, and I definitely approve this message.
All right, I'm gonna have to bring everybody back in. I apologize for that. But while we do that, Dan, start with you. What do you think the reaction in Harris world is to that spot?
They're not happy. It's Friday, so they may even be having a cocktail now. I mean, look, if you think your candidate has 50.1% of the vote and you're a Senate candidate in that state, you hug their policy positions. You want their voters to vote for you. When you're trailing or your top of the ticket is trailing and Bob Casey's running about 5 points better than Harris, you are trying to cling to those voters that are splitting their ticket. And, you know, there's the raw politics of it as well, that here we are talking about Harris's new message of kind of anti-Trump. He's unhinged. He's unsteady. We cannot go back to this. And you have a candidate in a huge swing state. Tammy Baldwin is running something similar in Wisconsin now. Elise Slotkin, I've heard in the last hour, is up with something also similar in Michigan. So the three blue wall states, you have candidates that are basically saying, I'm with Trump on these policy positions, and it really undercuts that he's unsteady, unhinged, and we can't go back to him.
Last night, Chuck Schumer sat on the dais at the Al Smith dinner next to Donald Trump. And although I think he tried to avoid joking around with him, he was a foot away from him, and Trump kept joking with him, and Chuck joked around a little bit back. So the reason I'm raising that is, as you know, there are many people in your party who don't think Donald Trump is George W. Bush or Mitt Romney. They think he's Satan. And so Bob Casey isn't just putting some Republican in his ad in a favorable way. He's putting Satan in his ad. Doesn't he risk alienating Democrats in his state, in the base of the Democratic Party, to say, I'm a guy who worked with Donald Trump?